So Chiefs game got flexed to Saturday this weekend. I believe it's 4:30 start time in Las Vegas. Chiefs are a 9.5-point favorite against the Jarrett Stidham led Las Vegas Raiders. JD, who do you have in this one? And what are your keys to victory in this one?
Who do I have? Obviously, I got the Chiefs.
Mm.
Uh, keys to victory is, you know, always the same. Keep Patrick upright, run the football effectively, guys get open, tackle, stop the run, score points, stop from scoring points. It's that simple. Protect the football. Protect the football. And so you're dealing with a team that's going through a lot of adversity themselves out there. And so, hey, but there's always the Raiders. They always going to have some up their sleeve. They're always going to come out to try to play the best uh, against the Chiefs. So you make sure we just go out and handle business. It's all about handling business and staying healthy. That's the main thing. Everybody remain healthy too through that. But that's the keys to victory. I think right now the score of the game. Ooh, 31-14.
So you don't think Stidham has a repeat performance like what he did against San Francisco last week?
No, 31-14. That's where I'm at. I thought I think well, you still got Devontae Adams, right?
True.
Adams and but you be effective. I think that's what the Chiefs are. They're revving to, like I said, getting in geared to play in the playoffs. And this is one of those things to prepare you about what you do right now when you're moving forward, right? So you got to have a great offensive outing. You got to have a great defensive outing. And that will build momentum going into the playoffs. And so what better team to do it against the Raiders, right? So
first game against a non-Derek Carr quarterback with the Raiders in 8 years. End of an era, 3-14 against Derek Carr. Okay, I'm gonna miss those days.
yeah, man. Hey, shoot.
One last thing before we go, JD. This is something that I've seen also. I think a lot of people talking about this is that I think Ryan Clark actually said that the first game, and I believe we have the first game since the Bills Monday night game. You said staying healthy, right? How much of what we saw on Monday is gonna be on the top of every player's mind when they go out there on Saturday? Because I feel like obviously with an injury like that, we talked about it, right? It's a play that happens so much during a football game that you kind of forget, right? That a shot to the chest can do that. I mean, obviously it's gonna be fresh in their minds, but will it affect these guys at all when they go out there? At least in the first quarter when they go out there on Saturday.
Uh, I'm sure the situation should be addressed and it should be at least given paying homage to Damar, right? Praying for him, doing something special for him, right? Just letting him all know that we're all here together for you and with you. And so guys are under no illusion that these things can happen. And we understand that. We understand that when we put our pads on, when we go out there for practice, and we understand these things do happen. Um, and the reality is, man, I got a medical book this thick of how you get hurt, and that's the reality of it. This reality of this game. But everybody's going to have that, that faith. He's going to get better, and also to support one another in that. But it's going to be a healthy competition. I think people want to get back to going out there. They don't want to be fearful. Guys are not going to be fearful. Like sure, we've gone through our entire lives playing football. That we realize the level of I guess or lack of these things happening. Being prominent is playing football, so it doesn't happen that often. So um, I think guys are not going to worry about like, oh man, what if you can't think that way. There's no way you can think about that way. Because every little thing can happen. It's like, man, what if no, guys are professional. Like I said, we're football players, man, but we're human. We understand this, and we understand these things, concerns, and our family's going to probably hug us more and just be safe, be careful, and we say that all the time anyway.
Yeah,
right. You just gotta have faith and hope that everything's going to be all right.
Yeah. And I mean, playing in high school and youth league, I remember that was something that the coaches would tell you when you play scared or play tentative, that's when you have a higher chance of getting hurt. So,
yes, well, no doubt about it. And that's the reason why that couldn't happen with them going back on. There's no way.
Yeah.
Right. Put everybody else in jeopardy, and you just couldn't do it. It's not. It's not good.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.